Yo guys, how's it going? It's your boy, Reese Smith. Today, we're going to play some Let's Play. Well, some important news that has come of this, before we start the stream, is that I am now streaming. Oh, and my game's crashing, nice. That's a good way to start the stream. Anyway, some very important news. Might have just heard that. That is me playing on Twitch and on YouTube, and for goodness sakes, what a way to start a stream. It's gone brilliantly so far. For the first ever Twitch stream, it's gone brilliantly. This is exactly the kind of way that we want to start the Twitch life. Honestly, couldn't have asked for a better start. So anyway, my name's Reese. Let me introduce myself. We're going to be playing some Minecraft Java Edition on the 1.15.2 fabric loader with a single texture pack that takes the ash out of the campfire. We have White Matica, which allows me to copy certain builds if I want to. I never really use it. I've used it for one build so far, and that was my own build. I just did that on a creative world, and then did it over. If you guys want to see everything that's happened up to this point, and you are from Twitch, go check YouTube out. This is episode 18, and yeah, not much more to say. I hope you guys enjoy everything that I'm doing. We're currently just waiting for my game to load back in, so whilst we're waiting for this, let's put some music on. I'm gonna leave a bit of volume here, you know, just have a nice music. I think that's the right thing to do. And we're in. So this is the first ever Twitch stream. Let me run you guys down on what's been happening. Also mute this music because we don't want to play this music. And we're in. Now my volume is for some reason not working, which is again a brilliant start to the first ever live stream. That's why it's not working. So I turned my volume down because of that. This is what we did last episode. I said we were probably gonna start off this episode with the villagers, and I think I changed my mind. I think I changed my mind just a bit. But yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna absolutely rock and roll. As you guys can see, iron armor because I am a champion at this game. Who needs diamond armor? Not me. As we run back to the base, I will run you guys down on everything that we're doing. The aim of this sort of season, this world, is to be like, I like it almost like an adventure map. And I'm gonna get away. I can give you guys the world let you guys download it from wherever. We'll do all that. We'll do a world tour on episode 50. We'll do all the shebangs that a regular Let's Play would do. And yeah. Now episode 50 probably won't be such a big, long video. And all episode 50 will be is just me walking around, just explaining everything. And showing you guys everything. I am going to be adding a few Easter eggs in. I'm not going to tell you in the world tour. Or maybe I do. Who knows? I'll have to see how we're going to do the world download, because I've never done a world download before. I've never given out a world download before. I'll have to look at how you do that. I know I can, because I know at the bare minimum I can just put it on to like Planet Minecraft or something of that sort. And then, yeah. I've got a really cool idea of some builds that I want to do. Especially in the upcoming like weeks, because as we do this, we're here by the town now, guys. As we do more episodes, obviously we can have more resources. We're gonna be able to do bigger builds, cooler builds. I don't always think the bigger builds are the important builds. And we're here. So this is it currently, guys. This is what 18 episodes of about 3 hours per episode has gotten to us. About 5 buildings, a wheat field, and a lot of planning. Why? Because every build has an interior. Every build took about 2 episodes to build, minimum. That one's still work in progress. They're all still kind of work in progress. A lot of the time, most of the things that we do, we're just running about and doing certain tasks. Now I'm going to quickly have to go grab something because I need to do this whilst we're streaming. And now that we have the item, we are good to go. We are good to go. So, let me just run you guys around real fast. As you guys can see, house. Oh, and there's my mod pack in I have. No, not mod pack, but it's Lamica. House, blacksmith and a house, windmill, church, statue, database, never portal, bridge, wheat field, storage. So, you guys have been shown around. There's a map. Today we're going to be working on this. Now, the first thing that I always do when doing a build is I usually get inspiration up. So I know a build that has done this before. So we're going to make each sort of individual build a little bit different in each individual way. But they're going to be quite similar. So obviously that's going to be an issue. Well, not an issue, but that's going to be something that we have to kind of know at least. We have to know that they're going to be similar. So one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use oak, and I'm going to use dark oak. And the reason why I'm going to use a mixture of these two woods is because one, obviously dark oak's roofs is what we've been doing throughout the build. That's kind of the staple throughout this area. Is the dark oak roofing, however you say that word. And two, I want to show you guys a little trick when you're doing things in the water to make a build feel more realistic. A cool feature that you can add is if you get yourself the wood that you're going to use. If you're doing this with dark oak, you've really got no option. But if you're doing this with oak or spruce or birch or any other wood, you have options. And what you do is you get your wood and then you get a darker colour wood. And where the water is, you have the darker colour wood up to the top of the water. So once I run over there, I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. And this makes it look like it's been discoloured or darkened due to the chemicals or the salt in the water, whatever it is. But Also, yeah, it looks like a little bit damp as well. Which is another cool thing that just makes the build again feel a little bit more realistic. Let's get my 2 of this. We are currently looking for iron. Why can I not find any iron? What is up with me? This is ridiculous. I can't find any. I know I have some. I just don't know where it is. At least I believe I have some. That's a change plans. First thing that we're going to do in this stream is we're going to go mining for some iron. We don't need much because we are going to be building a iron farm soon. I've said that for the last 10 episodes, but we're going to have to because I am running out and getting bored of coming down the mine shafts for the same material every like hour to 2 hours. I'm sick of going down the same mine shaft in the same direction to find the same resource. And it's this one here. The most annoying resource in the game because it's the easiest to find out of all of like the minerals, and it's also the one that everyone uses the most. Iron is more valuable than diamonds, don't at me. It's a fact. Once you've got a diamond, cool, like once you've got all your diamonds that you need to get all your gear, nice, you're never going to need a diamond again. Once you've got iron, unless you have an iron farm, you're going to have to keep mining for the iron. I'd take iron over diamonds any day. Because diamonds are harder to find and they're also faster to use for your pickaxe and stuff, but like I said, once you get your pickaxe you don't need that anymore. You don't need any more diamonds. It's fact. Right, we're actually just gonna go up. I'm not gonna sit down here and harvest iron for the next 10 minutes. I want to get on with the build. And we're up. Oh, no. Get down there. There we go. Alright, so we've just got to be careful around here, obviously, because we don't want any issues with any mobs. AKA them buggers. And guess what? We're gonna have issues. Come on, blow up, blow up, blow up. Nice. What's this cobblestone? Oh my god, he's got an iron sword. That was a narrow escape. I don't know why I did that. There we go. We're getting there now. We're out. And we're out. Let's go. Right. Time to run back to the base. Enjoy. Boom, boom. Boom. Right. So whilst this is smelting, we'll just sit and wait. And I'll just explain what I'm imagining. So, how I'm imagining this being here is we're gonna have the house here. Right, the house will be a. Let me get the picture up. About a 3x3. Well, that means 5x5 really. So the house will actually be the size of the square, and then what we'll have is we'll have a few like we'll have connecting bridges that like go around here and right up to here, and then we'll have like maybe one here, and one here, or like 3 mini docks with like fishermen on the end that like only the fishermen are allowed. And then next to them we'll have the boat docks, and I think they'll actually be attached to the dock. I think we'll have like the road sort of come behind them, and yeah, and then we'll have the little dock area. I've never actually fully built a dock. I have a big sort of image of how I'm gonna build it, but I've never fully built one. I tried in my Fallen SMP. See my first season I joined. I'm trying to think. Yeah, first season I joined, and I stopped playing. Second season I joined, I tried again, but I joined later. The third season I built with somebody, and so on, and that's essentially how it just happened. I just never got around to doing it. Right, going on then. So we're gonna have this there, and this there. So as you guys can see, it creates that little bit of darkness between the two woods. It kind of makes sense because it's in the water. Now, obviously these houses were often raised on stilts, or I imagine them to be, because obviously they don't want to be in the water, they want to be above the water. If they're in the water, then like that defeats the purpose of what their job was. Fish is not. It's not to. They don't want to be in the water. I imagine they don't want to be in the water. I imagine them being like one block raised off the ground, just so that they can kind of have like a bit of height to be able to see a little bit further out. Yeah, so they usually are raised on stilts though, because obviously, hi, you're doing really great with your YouTube channel, and keep up the great content. I really hope you reach the fame soon. I really appreciate what you're doing for the I hope you have a great day. Thank you, Fireboy. Thank you, Fireboy Gaming. I really appreciate the kind words, dude. But yeah, so obviously because they're on the ocean, or they're on the ocean, but they're on the what am I looking for? On like the coast, or yeah, would you call it the coast? Because I mean the whole area is the coast, but because they're on like the very like edge of the island sort of thing, the water might flood, and obviously if it floods, then it's gonna flood their house. So obviously they don't want the house to get flooded, so they usually build them on stilts. Or the pictures that I've seen at least, the usual films. and as we just keep going along, just eventually gonna get to a point where we've got all 4 down, and that's all we need. Is we just need all 4 of them down, like this. And now, when we go out to sea a little bit, and we look back in, we've got these 4 little like fishing huts that like line the edge of the coast of the island, and obviously these will be the fishing areas. So next we just need to place in a few trapdoors and slabs. Now I'm gonna have to think about how I want to get the actual walkway, because this walkway here has to continue. I'm just gonna have to think how I want to get them onto it. What I'm thinking is I could have, because this one's one and this was one, I could have this one come out to here, and we could actually have like not like a regular, but 1, 2, 5. A bit like this, and then be like 1, 2, 5. Obviously, like you don't want it to feel too sort of organic. It does need to be a little bit sort of pushed left and right and stuff. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. 1, 2. This is there then. Then we want it to go like probably about 5 this way or 4 this way then. 1, 2, 4. Somewhere there then. The reason why I'm doing this is because we're going to go run and get some dirt, and we're actually going to cover that over, because we don't want the that random sort of water bit. We're gonna fill that in and build some like custom sort of ponds and rivers and everything. Like all this area here, as you can see, has been customed. All that down there has been customed. The whole area is going to be customed. I think this is what makes this world stand out in comparison to other worlds that I've done before, or that other people are doing on Twitch or YouTube, or it's just the amount of work that is going to go into this. I reckon is far greater than some of the other worlds. Some, not all, some. And also just the amount of detail, I hope, is just going to make this world kind of stand out. Because that's the thing, like you can put all this time and effort into it. If you can't build well, then you can't build well. And if you guys don't like my builds, then obviously it's not going to work, and I'm going to have to either change something up or learn something new or fix it to however I can. 1, 2, 4, 5. And yeah, so it's quite important that we kind of. And I'm only going to do it to here. I'm only going to do it to here. I'm actually going to push this one in 1 more. I'm going to do it to there instead, because it still wants to be the 5 this way, but now it's also diagonal now, the door, so I'm going to pull it 1 further back. I don't want it to be diagonal, because then it looks too sort of natural. Yeah, I imagine that this is quite simple now. I'm going to actually pull this one in 1 here. Like that. Because obviously you're coming around a corner, so. And that means I'm going to pull this one in as well. I'm actually going to pull this one into like here, because I want you to kind of come around the corner and then that. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one here then. I want it here. And that means 1, 2, 5. This would actually have to go here then. If we're going to do it properly then. But then that means that this gap here is only 3. Whereas this gap here is like 10. It's not 10 obviously. So I think here we're going to have to abandon it and just put it here. I think still it looks a bit natural, so yeah, let's do it there. This is my issue. I often just debate a lot. I think what I'm actually going to do though is pare these down to just the ones for now, and have these done as like templates, and we'll put the building. Like we'll put each individual building, and then we'll look at connecting them. We have to leave that one like that. So obviously the raised from this point here, so we need to show the raised from this point here. So what can we do? We can get some slabs and trapdoors and stairs. We're going to be using dark oak maybe? Or cobblestone? Yeah, let's use cobblestone. We'll use cobblestone and the sign thingy. The usual suspects. Right, so then. We actually need them before we go then. Right, so let's have a look then. So let's get andesite and we'll get cobblestone. And we'll also get that. So what we want is we want to go 1, 2, around each one there's going to be a big variation. So we'll start off with this one in the corner first. So what I'm thinking is obviously because you don't want it to flood, I'm probably going to put it up here. I'm just going to have to debate whether that's too tall real fast. Because obviously I want it to feel tall. But there's a certain point where it's like, does that feel too tall? If it feels too tall then it's not worth it. I don't think that feels too tall. How's it going, Grenade? How's it going, Grenade? We're just working on a fishing dock. Or fishing village area kind of thing. Working on the stilts for the actual build to sit. And I imagine it being then. It's gonna be a really weird design, but I'm doing quite well, thank you. Yeah. Right, so what we're gonna put in the middle? I imagine in the middle we're gonna have like could actually use some trapdoors again. We use trapdoors a lot in this world, but because I like the use of them. If you've got any ideas, by the way, Grenade, feel free to share them. Right. So then, we could try a few things. And I don't really know what we're gonna want to have. And I think the best option is to put the 3 of them. And then go with the spruce trapdoors. We actually don't have spruce wood, but we can go get some. and just going through every single one of them. Body come get her, she's dancing. Okay. I'm hoping that this stream will be a longie, and we can basically just get like all of that done, as well as some other tasks. By that I mean, I want to get that done. I want to hopefully get an iron farm. Maybe this episode, maybe next episode, who knows. I forgot a crafting table, I knew I'd forget something. Boom. There's also gonna be a toilet over there, so we're gonna have to put a toilet down for them, because obviously they won't want to waddle back over here and potentially lose like a catch, lose a fish, or lose something because they had to go to the toilet. Yeah, and then obviously from underneath as well, it gives a nice idea of how it's gonna happen as well. It's not really the biggest of issues. I mean, it makes it look a little bit nicer, but from here I think it looks quite cool. Obviously that's the issue. Make a sneeze. Come on. Can do it. Can't sneeze. Never mind. Right. I imagine the door is going to be here. And obviously this will be, I'm gonna have to grab them. This will be spruce trapdoors. Spruce drawers. As spruce doors are often the nicest, or not often, but they are the nicest. I use a lot of spruce doors. I should probably mix it up with some dark oak, but I mean, yeah, I've used spruce for all the detail and sort of thing. The spruce is always the best. It's not like ratatata, ratatata. No. Looking at some of the pictures that we have on Google and stuff like this, a lot of people seem to use like basic sort of dark oak spruce. And I don't know. I don't really think I want to use spruce. I don't think I want to use spruce at all. I think maybe something like this. I don't know. I'm really debating what to use. Because what we could obviously do is we could do something really outlandish like this and then strip them. I'll strip them down and see what I mean. But then I don't know. I don't really find that appealing. Or what we could do is with them ones that we just stripped, we could do something like this. And then get a little bit of a nicer texture. I think we're probably going to move the door on the outside. Yeah. I think that's the best option. I think looking at all the pictures, that's why most people use the dark oak, because the dark oak flashes with the spruce quite nice. If we do something like this, and then we kind of go. Yeah, there's not really much you can kind of change with fishing houses. most of them kind of look the same. Obviously I'm going to try to mix it up, but at the end of the day, a fishing house is a fishing house, like, not much you can do about it. Looks really weird just because we don't have the roof, but once we've got the roof, and we're going to have the roof going basically like that. The generic roof that everyone does. Because it's the best way to do the roof. Now the only thing I am worried about is, I think it'll look quite square. So I'm just trying to think how we're going to change it up from being square to being something else. Obviously I'm probably going to have a dock here, I'm probably going to have the halfway here. So I imagine I'm just going to grab like an iron for now, let's just grab like cobblestone. I imagine the pathway going somewhere like that. And then kind of, yeah, I don't know. Do we even want a pathway between them? Because we might not even want a pathway between them. What we could do is we could do something like this then. It's like, do you actually want a pathway or do you just want something like that? Because obviously we want it on stilts, and then from here we could have a doorway around here. Here for example. Because then you'd put the bed here. If we did this, you could put a bed here and then put a doorway here again. So there's your door, and this comes out to your dock here. So scrap this. Oops. That was a mistake. This looks sturdy, so right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There then. And here then. And then we can use the crafting dot, and we'll just place that down in here. And now we kind of do something like this then. Do that. What we can do is we can get some what do we do? Yeah, oh yes, I've got a really good idea. So if we do that, right, on the outsides, and then pick this one up again, one more, pick that one up one more, and then we actually have like a full block there, for example, or like a half slab. There's a little like gap in between. Because when you look at like docks kind of thing, or like anything of that sort, there's usually like gaps between the wood, and I imagine that's how it would have been. It wouldn't have been like at the end, obviously you wouldn't have had like a perfect drop. Obviously some of the things also just me wanting to make it a little bit different, because maybe I don't want to go off just the regular like, this is how you do it, this is what it should happen, this is why. Maybe sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna have this first sort of detail, and if you notice it, you notice it, and if you don't, you don't. But yeah. I thought this would be a lot faster to make one of these, so maybe we won't actually be able to do it. What day is it? Monday. We might not be on Monday. We might not be able to on stream Monday. Alright. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see if anything comes. Okay, work. Something that I'm just trying to think is just how I want it to work. We can have the slab again and we can do the slab technique. Let's have a look at an example. Go back to make inspiration again. So how he does it is he drops down at the side like I've done, but one side, which is probably the right way to do it. Not bad. He also drops to his right though. So how I've gone from you have to go into the back, he's doing it a little bit different. Which I'm not against, his is actually quite nice. Just I don't want to do this one because I built it before and it's nice, but it's not the amazing builder. Honestly, the guy's amazing. Just this one is best work. Yeah. So imagine something like this then. So you'll take that one out and boom. Which do we prefer? I like this because I like the gap. There's obviously like you'd sit back here and you'd sit here and you'd kind of, yeah, I've seen stuff like this before. Think about health and safety though, because realistically you wouldn't come out to here because you'd stumble right, for example, and you'd drop. I don't know, let's just do this for now and we'll see. And if we build it then and it looks ridiculous from like a different angle, then we'll take it back and we'll try some else. All about just tempting fate and seeing how it looks. If it looks absolutely poo poo, then redo it. If it looks semi decent, try it again. Remember what you did, but try it again. Fix whatever you think doesn't look right, and then go on again and do it again and again. And then hopefully, eventually, you'll hit something where you're like, yes, this is much better. A bit like I did with the church. At first, I was like, this is kind of bad, and then I kept trying, and eventually, I come up with that, which I really like. Now, I'm thinking probably go over to the end here as well. A lot of trapdoors are going to be used. A lot. Means a lot of spruce. Let's jump off here and just have a look. Maybe actually use slabs on the end because I don't like the idea of that. Or something. I mean, the actual build doesn't look that bad. I just don't think that it wants that at the end. I think maybe the slabs at the end. No, it did want the trapdoors, I think. Um. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just currently undecided on certain aspects of it. I can do that as well. That kind of makes it look a little bit nicer. I think these kind of go nowhere right now. They don't look supported right. They kind of, yeah, they just kind of look like they're there. I think they need some sort of connection. I don't know. They need something so that they look supported. Maybe on the end. Yeah, maybe on the end that's what happens then. I think that might be just what we're missing on the end. And underneath here. Hmm. Not 100% certain with this under here. I'm not actually anywhere near. I'm happy with that. I just think this could do with something else. Because right now the trapdoors don't look supported. So obviously it needs something to kind of support it underneath the trapdoors. Anybody has anything, please please feel free to tell me. An idea that they might have. I mean that was quite good. By having like a bit of an arch. Just let's go a little bit out. Let's maybe stand on the lily pad over here. Yeah, this one here. I'm too straight on. I need to get a bit more of a side angle. Hmm. What do we think? Get another angle. There's a lot of the same colour, which is the issue. I think a bit of colour needs to be brought into it. A lot of similar colours. So I'm gonna look at taking some of the sort of brown out and putting some different colours in it. Don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna look into it. Could potentially use like cobblestone instead of this, but I kind of like having that. Because I kind of imagine that it's all kind of one piece. It does need some sort of colour though. Definitely. It needs something. Otherwise it's just going to end up being all sort of... Maybe we actually take out the oak. Maybe if we get rid of the oak completely and put in dark oak instead. Maybe that is why people use the dark oak instead of using sort of the dark oak tactic thing. Because then maybe it gives a little bit of darkness to the build. I'm not against. Especially in a build like this where you kind of need the darkness. I'm actually going to bring these all the way up as well. Except from here. Here I'm gonna... No, yeah, I'm just gonna bring it all up. If we need to bring it down, back down again. But yeah, let's have a look at this now then. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? On this lily pad. Okay. So now it's looking very, very boxy, which I already knew it would. So that's not an issue. But I think it does bring another colour into it, which, well, obviously it brings another colour into it, but it brings a colour that we actually like. Obviously, I'm also going to bring in like lanterns and some greenery with some bushes and stuff like that. So that'll bring in some more colour. But I'm just trying to come up with like the actual initial base colour. If we don't have like an initial base colour or a base palette that works, then we're just building on garbage. We don't want to build on garbage, we want to build on a nice solid template. Right. We're now going to go try and get... there is a pillager that spawned up there. That's impressive. I don't want to hit these guys, I just want to run away from them. They forced me to kill them now. I'm a PvP expert. You've got nothing on me. I'm a bear. You can't kill me. Censoring myself, see? How smart I am now. Censor myself. Come on then. Yeah, get juked, boy. I'm gonna get bad omen effect. Let's go. Someone needs to remind me that I need to drink milk. I don't take that bad omen effect to my village. Because that would be a catastrophe. So now we're going to use the dark oak stairs to create a very, very simple fishing hut roof. We can also use maybe some dark oak logs as like beams to go on the top of it or something of the sort. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. So what I want is I want to have sort of just a straight up kind of going all the way to the edge. Right, now I'm debating whether to actually keep it going. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna bring this up to here, and we're gonna actually keep this going all the way down the dock. Because obviously it's not a big dock, so I imagine that this is something that it might. We'll have a look, and then obviously if it doesn't work right, we'll take it out and we'll redo it. Because it's not a very difficult thing to do. Oops. So we are going to need slabs, obviously, because it is an odd number. And odd numbers have a slab in the middle. Also, one more thing that I want to do as well. Oops, wrong way. Meant to go like that. Right. You poopy head. Not good. Yeah, so we're just gonna have a small diagonal here. Just so that it kind of still represents the build. And it also gives a nice little shape to the build. What do you think? I think that was quite nice, personally. We're gonna go create another axe as well because we need another one. Hopefully as we go along we can make slight modifications to each one. Not too drastic, we don't want each one to not represent sort of the idea and the base of it. We might maybe change colours, add little bits, take bits out, and that just kind of tells a story. And that's the effect that we're going for. We're telling a story at the end of the day. We're trying to entice people to go look around the world, not push people away or scare people. We're trying to draw them to certain areas. Coastal feature if they're coming in on boat. That's the first thing they'll see. So obviously it needs to look nice from the ocean, and obviously from here as well, because you're going to be seeing it through here. And I think that was quite cool. I think that was very, very nice actually. Simple and elegant, and I think that's perfect about it. I think it doesn't need to be overcomplicated with these big coloured palettes and stuff that people use. I mean, I also use them as well, but sometimes you have to use them, sometimes you don't. It's a nice one because you can just use like the dark browns, with all of the browns and the white together to create a nice unison of colours. Bang, bang. Actually, yeah, we'll leave that one open for now. We'll have a look from the inside and actually see if it does make that much of a difference. If it doesn't make that much of a difference, then we'll just leave it. On taking it out or doing what with it. So I think we're gonna add the flick at the end of the build. I mean, like, what's the flick? The flick's just the end bit. So make the build a little bit spicier. What you can do is you can get it, and just do that, and it's just a flick. This reminds me of like a very, very simple, nice build. I really like it. So obviously we're going to have 3 flicks on this build, so we're going to have one there, one here. I don't know what they're called, I used to do them, and I know a lot of people now do them in builds, and I stopped them and then I brought them back. It just depends on the build. Some builds don't need them, like this one. Some builds might want them, like this one. And some builds can't have them. This one I actually think doesn't want the flick. I think this one might just want to have just a solid sort of simple base, because I think the flick kind of brings in too much to look at, and it's not very nice. I don't think, not all the time. Sometimes it is. But yeah, I think it just wants to feel more cottagey than sort of a Nordic. Yeah. Yep, perfect. There's a little fishing hut. Right, we're gonna get some more spruce. I'm also gonna place down some spruce saplings. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. And I've done this before. Where are the 2 there? They're here. I know they are. There. I'm gonna place it in the middle of this, and then we're just gonna bone meal it. Dang it. There we go. Oof. Going up the tree. Well, one thing that I have been looking into, guys, is I've been looking into just like, obviously I do this every day. I look into Twitch and just like YouTube and how to sort of grow this channel, because I really do want to grow this channel. I want to do it, and I want it to become more of a hobby than anything else. And that's what I want. And I think the best way to do it is just to relax in the amount of content that I have. Instead of doing like 2 streams a day, do 1 a day, and then maybe even like not even 1 a day. Maybe do like Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Because then that creates a little bit more sort of push for people to actually come and visit my streams instead of being like, oh, I can visit the one tomorrow as well. I don't know. It's just a thing to think about. But yeah, we're actually gonna have to end the stream here, guys. I know it was a very slow stream, small stream. But I mean, we did this, and now I can just replicate that kind of 4 times quite easily. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and peace out.